Alright, so I saw a lot of responses to my last video on Instagram. The comment section was crazy. And these are the things that I'm trying to debunk. And just do a little research about top cabinet manufacturers in the world. I'm sure everybody knows IKEA. Or Google it and check what material do they use the most in all their furniture production. MFC. So I saw a comment, someone saying you can never use MFC for the carcass, that's wrong and all that because you want to use HDF everywhere. That's what I said in the previous video. Blanket statements. There's no blanket statements in design. Design is about specifications, about usage, about where exactly you want to use the material, characteristics of the material. So these are things that we need to change our mentality and we need to educate people about.
The question is, why do you use MFC for carcass?
Obviously, my experience is not something I can show here, but I'm going to talk from evidence. So there's a study, I was on Google Scholar yesterday. So this was a study. The study was ultimate failure load and stiffness of screw-jointed furniture cabinets constructed of particle board and medium density fiber. And what they did is they tested 81 four-sided cabinets. So they had cabinets, that's two sides and top and bottom. 81 four-sided cabinets were tested. Some of them were made of MFC, some were made of different materials. They found out that the stiffness values of 18 mm particle board cabinets were 30% stronger than the other alternatives. This is facts. I'm not talking based on what I've heard, what I've seen. I'm not even talking from my experience. I'm telling you facts. This study was done in 2011.
You mentioned an architect. Is the architect the one to decide the woodwork or the furniture/interior person?
Okay, so that's a very good question, I have to say. Because the architect does the fit-out drawings, and fit-out drawings come with specifications. The architect is going to make the specifications of materials to use in the house, just like the architect will make specifications on the flooring, on certain places to tile. He's also going to make specifications on that as well.
Someone is asking, almost believe bro until I realize he's making mocktail with wood in the kitchen. Yeah. Just imagine, why don't you just use HDF and save yourself all the stress?
You can never do anything and just pick one material and say you're using it everywhere. It's material. Materials are usage specific. So you can't just use HDF everywhere because also HDF doesn't come in all the colors that you want. It's not everybody that wants a wooden looking kitchen. People want different materials. In 2026, people want some character in their kitchen. So you need to look for materials that can do that. You can't use HDF everywhere. I stand on it 100%. And then very easily, all of these things can be checked. I'm sure you know for Francis D.K. Ching, building construction illustrator, just go there and just check. Whether MDF, whether MFC, whether HDF, they are all in the same category of melamine faceboards. So there's really nothing so different about them. If we're going to talk about the crazy differences, we're going to be moving from talking about boards to talking about wood. Comparing MDF, for example, to solid wood or to plywood, and that's not what we're doing. The focus is on boards. If you've worked on any projects in the North Central and the Core North, and you've used pure HDF, you'll find out that these issues always occur. The laminate starts separating from the board, and in extreme conditions, it even starts to bend. First and foremost, I'm not a content creator, so I didn't start doing these videos to come and be a content creator and talk about all of these things because maybe I want to monetize content and all that. No, far from it. I've been in furniture for the last 10 years, over 10 years in fact, and then I've been doing this business for a very long time. People who know my business know I've been doing my business for a long time without putting my face out there. So there was a reason that made me say, oh, I'm going to put my face out there and start doing these videos and talk about these things. And that was two reasons, just two reasons. The first reason being, there's a lot of misinformation, especially in the furniture sector, in woodwork sector, in interior architecture. It's oversaturated with information that's wrong. And I have clients that bring that information to me all the time, constantly in the office. We're always debunking all of these ideas and showing clients proper ways of doing these things, industry standards. And the second reason is I started doing these videos for only my clients, just to help them. My clients are my prospective clients, just because I want to help. Not because I want to make anything from it. My business already running successfully. I just want to help. I just want to help people. For me, lastly, all I just want to say is we can disagree without being disrespectful. You understand? If you have a point, a counter argument, and you backed by evidence, backed by research, backed by studies, not what your carpenter is telling you or maybe somebody you know, backed by evidence, backed by research, Google it, check And then we can have a conversation. There's some people in my DMs too who message me. I will be talking, we'll be sharing ideas, and some of them saw my point and actually agree with what I say. I've had like 2 clients from that video reach out to me to ask me to do projects for them. It means that they understand the problems they've been facing. Because I'm not here to talk to contractors and like vendors and people who are trying to sell their business. I said, no, my own is to protect the interests of my clients, and that's what I do. Thank you very much. See you guys at the next one.